Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about the Los Angeles Lakers and the draft coming up um, in about a week or so. The Lakers have a few picks, but the biggest one obviously is their number two overall. They have a couple options there. We're gonna talk about the Lakers and point guard D'eangelo Russell. Um, I think Russell is very very talented guy or kid. I mean, um, I think he has a lot to bring not only to the Lakers but to any team he goes to. He has a lot of talent to help any team he goes to. He's gonna help them. Um, he kind of reminds me of James Harden. They're both not that athletic. They're not gonna dunk over anybody or do any crazy things. They're just gonna get their own way. They're pretty crafty. Like I said, not very athletic. Russell he's very versatile, a very versatile guy. They have him listed as a point guard, but he could take over the shooting guard spot. He has the body to take over that shooting guard position. But he's a fantastic playmaker, and I think that's why they make him. They qualify him as a point guard because he's a very good playmaker, just like James Harden. They're almost like point guards. Like James Harden and the Houston Rockets. That's like their point guard. And Russell is the same way. He could. I think he's gonna be an elite scorer in the future. A guy that can just get his own buckets. But also a guy that can run your team. I think he's gonna be a future star, and his shot is he has a pretty good shot. Like I said, he can shoot the three ball. The mid range. He's money from mid range, and he can get to the basket. And draw a foul with it and whatnot. And make some layups and whatever. And if the Lakers draft him, with Kobe being there next season, I think that'll help him out a lot. Going forward, he could obviously learn a heck of a lot from him. And once Kobe's gone, be able to the team will be his. He'll be able to take over. And then obviously, if the Lakers do take D'Angelo Russell, they're gonna leave out one of the two bigs that are out there. Obviously they have Karl-Anthony Towns going number one overall to the T-Wolves. And I think Karl-Anthony Towns should go number one overall. He's a great player. I think he's gonna be probably the best player in this draft. And I think he deserves to go number one. And if obviously if he goes number one, the Lakers are gonna have the choice to pick up Jahlil Okafor, an elite low post scorer, somebody you can just throw it into. In game one, this upcoming season, somebody that can contribute right away, which is what the Lakers need, a contributor right away. You just throw it in the post and he'll be able to do something, get you some points or whatever, But I also think that, with the Lakers having power forward Julius Randle coming back from injury and obviously playing that 4 spot, if they were to draft Okafor, I think it'll bring major problems defensively because none of them are really, great defenders. None of them are shot blockers. And in Byron Scott's system, you need that rim protection, and none of them have that, unless Okafor can surprise us and play some defense. Who knows, but at this point, we really haven't seen him play defense, so that could bring some problems, on the defensive end. And obviously his free throws are also a problem. He's known for being a poor free throw shooter, and that's a big problem. We've seen what happened to a couple guys in the playoffs. These last playoffs, and DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard and Josh Smith, and even Iggy a couple times. In the finals, Andre Iguodala. Being fouled and not being able to make free throws. Is a big problem. Closing out the game or whatever. And we've seen talks about DeAndre Jordan a couple games because they will just hack him and he'll miss the free throws. So it's tough when you have a talented big like that and not being able to throw him out there because he's a liability shooting free throws. So that's a big problem that Jahlil will have to fix. You know, wherever it is that he goes, he's gonna have to fix. You know, he's gonna have to do something. You know, to help him make free throws, because I think, you know, wherever he goes, making free throws is gonna be a must. That'll really set him, you know, to a higher rating. You know, wherever he goes. You know, and I think if something happens with the Timberwolves, if they take Okafor number 1, or whoever they take, Moutier or whatever, or Porzingis, if they go number 1, and the Lakers are sitting there number 2 with Karl Anthony Towns, I think the Lakers should bounce on that opportunity. He's, like I said, you know, Karl Anthony Towns is going to be a great player. He's a shot blocker, you know, which Byron Scott will like. Also a low post scorer, and he has a shot. You know, I seen he can hit the 3-point shot as well. You know, have a stretch 5. You know, you know, but yeah, you know, if he's sitting there at number 2, it's no doubt the Lakers should get Karl Anthony Towns. You know, but that's gonna be pretty tough. You know, they're gonna need, you know, the Timberwolves to do, you know, go out and do something different. But in my opinion, the Lakers should go after D'Angelo Russell. You know, but I understand why the Lakers are really thinking this through, because if you look around the league, you know, it's guard heavy. You know, and big men are rare. You know, in today's game they're rare. You know, it's much easier for the Lakers to get a wing out there, or a shooting guard, or a point guard, or, you know, via free agency. You know, look around right now. You have Tobias Harris out there, pretty good player. You have Jimmy Butler. You know, Goran Dragic, Rajon Rondo. You know, the list goes on. You know, next year, you know, more players are gonna come out. You know, in free agency. You know, and players like Durant or whatever. But that's a different thing. You know, back to the point is that the Lakers could just sign a free agent. You know, to take on the wing spot, and it's much harder for them to get a center. You know, of Jaleel's talent. You know, at least, you know, in the post. So I understand why they're thinking this through, but I think, you know, with all the problems that Okafor brings defensively and free throw wise, and, you know, having D'Angelo there, being able to learn a lot, and still fitting in with Jordan Clarkson there, you know, he could play the 2 guard. Like I said, he has the body to play the 2 guard position, and I think he'll fit in well with Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle. That'll be, I think, the future big 3 of the Lakers. You know, D'Angelo Russell, Clarkson, and Randle, the future big 3. You know, post Kobe era, and whoever they pick up in free agency too. You know. But yeah, I guess that's it, guys. This video is pretty long now. But yeah, guys, just thanks for watching, and you know, if you guys want to comment, you know, what you guys think, you know, the Lakers should do with this draft pick, you know, that'll be nice. So yeah, guys, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching.